So part 2, building an empire. So when YouTube came around the corner, people were getting money left and right, and sponsors and other things were coming in parts. So, this next generation, the generation that wasn't in my space, we're all older, and we haven't forgot. But this new generation coming up in the YouTube era had no idea who Jeffree is. So Jeffree has to make a clean image, which he did. He made a very clean image, started doing his own makeup, music, and all that kind of stuff. Now, here's the thing. This is called image, this other part. Now, the image that he wants to put on for a lot of people is that, 1, he's human. 2, he is very lavish and very bright. Somebody who is like a dominant queen person that is gonna go and do what they gotta do, and somebody who's very generous. Now, Jeffree was surrounded by a lot of people, a lot of friends and stuff, and he got more popular by the minute because of his makeup and his lavish lifestyle and the friends that he was with. So people who knew him in MySpace time ended up going back and say, you know what, he was pretty in a dark place, let's give him a chance. Because now on YouTube, he seemed more professional, he seemed more clean, he seemed more woke, he seemed more aware, he seemed more fresh, he seemed more knowledgeable. He looked like he just want to clear out of drama. When Jeffree was on YouTube, he was skyrocketing like you wouldn't believe, and he had a boyfriend named Nate. Now, those two even double up his popularity. His makeup launch was going great. Everybody was dancing and cheering and having a great time. His image was clean. His image was sharp. His image was shiny. Him collaborating with so many other makeup artists that got other makeup artists notice and have millions of subscribers too. But what happened to that image? Like I said before, fame is not for everybody. He went to rehab for a minute, but he couldn't get enough of that heroin fame. I'm just using heroin as fame. Once he got that money, this time money is really rolling out. Really, really big and really fast. And once again, he went back to his heroin addict toxicity. He started talking bad about people. He started to be shady. He started twisting and turn about people. One thing you can say about this man got lawyers. It's almost like they're like Sparta or something like that, because as soon people want to do, post, say, whatever it might be, the Sparta people are ready to throw daggers at your ass. This guy is lawyered up like daggone Batman. He's got the Batmobile and the damn jet and every damn thing. Soon as somebody trying to say something that is not fairly true, he's ready to come cutthroat. So, once again, what does a toxic person? What they do is they get a little bit closer to your personal space. They get closer to your business. They get close to everything about you. It's almost like they want to sniff the scent off of your body for a minute, because they're like, let me see about you. And the sad reality of toxic people is they're very good doing this. What they're good at, what you probably wonder, is they want to be your friend. And then you expose your secrets. Once you get to know somebody a little bit, what do? You started to tell your secrets, right? You started to tell your thoughts, your inner thoughts, your deepest thoughts, your darkest thoughts. And that's how Jeffree gets people once more again. That's how he get against people so fast and so quick and so boom, 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 ready exposed with all the receipts, because he let people come close enough and they get comfortable enough, because he put this persona, as I just explained in the beginning. People start trusting him, and then he go back and be a bad person, start talking all kind of smack and spit and disgusting things about people, and just tear people down. And that's a terrible thing. Here's people that saw you, give you a chance. A new generation that doesn't know your backstory will give you another chance and see who you are. You end up being the same person you was back in MySpace. So when we heard about the friendships falling apart, my first initial thought was, okay, they saw how he was treating them, start treating them like peasants and stuff, and start talking disrespectfully towards them and make fun of them and saying racist stuff about them and their people and blah blah blah. They start to see the real true nature of who he is. But his real true nature isn't really a nice person. It's a person that is damaged inside. It's a person that has low self-esteem. It's a person who is not fully comfortable in their skin. It's a person that is psychologically damaged in the mind a little bit. I don't know what. I just know this man needs to sit down, talk to a therapist, a counselor, or somebody, because obviously he is still damaged inside. There's still something broken inside this man if he keep doing the repeating things that he's doing. So anyway, my thing is, he started to treat people like trash. And this is where my conclusion about Nate and him broken up. This will be the next part 3. So, once he got that taste of that fame and stuff like that, once he got that taste of fame and fortune and notoriety, his empire started to grow and grow and grow and started to be like a golden charade, you know? And he started treating people like they were puppets, like they were trash and stuff like that. And what was I about to say here? He started treating them like they're nothing, because he's up here and they're down there in the ground. Like I say, fame is not for everybody, so he started treating people disrespectfully. And of course, anybody that stick around with somebody like that, they only had 2 agendas. 1, to stay irrelevant and stay on top, and 2, get all that money that man is giving them. Like I said, you have 2 senses in your body. You got the Holy Spirit and you got the vibe. If you don't feel comfortable with that person, and you know that's a bad person, and you feel a negative energy with the spirit, you definitely know you're not supposed to be with that person. But people he surrounded with were fake, and he was fake too. So it worked hand in hand. But like any other human, eventually you will get tired of tired of being a peasant, tired of being a punching bag, and tired that people will look at you like you're stupid and dumb. It's very sad. And once all this exposing, oh Lord, there was all kinds of damn drama all over the damn place. Oh, we gonna get to the best part. So, image. He doesn't have an image. He is just playing a chess game. Or should I rather say checkers? Because he's been taking everybody off the board. And people are trying to get back to their game. People are trying to get back to their rhythm. But when you've been with somebody who's a toxic person and who is pretty powerful and a big public figure, it will take you a while to get on your 2 feet. Once again, you should never coat ride on nobody. You should never bag wagging on nobody. You should walk on your own 2 feet. You should have pride of yourself. You should have dignity of yourself. You don't need somebody. It's okay to collab with them, but if you know about their history and you feel that vibe off of them ain't right, then you better find somebody else collab. But once again, on YouTube, everybody wants to have that money. Everybody wants to have all that sponsorship. Everybody wants to be frontline and center. And who's the best person to be frontline center at the time? Jeffree Star. Because he has the most people and the most sell out makeup and stuff at the time. So people would just say, you know what, I'm gonna fake it till I make it. That most people say, which is true. Most people will fake it till they make it, and it's kind of sad. So all those friends will go back and speak about Jeffree, but I'm gonna tell what's this part, so I think I'll figure it out. But the next part I'm gonna talk about is about Nate and him. And then the next part, I'm going to talk about why people are so afraid of him. Why people just can't come out clean and say what he is. Come.